Some visuals to our write-up tonight. Give you a little more of a shot of what we're looking at, what we see. For starters, Apple, a pretty nasty reversal off old highs, or new highs here. Pretty heavy volume breaking through the 21, first the 10, then the 21-day moving average. Closed at the lows. You know, it'll probably find some support in here, but if it comes down to this 50-day moving average area, that's the 645 area. That's another 30 points, another couple 2, 3, 4%, and then if it goes to test this old line here, could see the 620 level. So short term, seeing weakness. Don't mind pulling the plug on some of these shorter term trades. Some of the derivative plays we warned about before the iPhone announcement. CRUS, we had a huge move on this one. Some entry points way back here. Made moves, big runs up, and now it's selling off right at the 50-day as well. So we'll see what happens with those, but we're out of these for now. This one, Skyworks, had a really nice move and then just completely fell apart. So we have to be careful of these Apple derivative plays. Okay, some other ones here to look at. ORCL had a pretty nice move, pretty steady, and this day here, heavy volume reversal. That's one of our favorite topping patterns that we look for. And next day it didn't look so bad, but now today obviously you see terrible action, heavy volume, breaking through the 50-day moving average. Still might find some support here around this 30-31 area, but no reason to stick around. We can always get back into this one later. AWH, gonna try to zip through these because we got a bunch. This one never really got moving. A little wide and loose, light volume name. We thought that might continue its uptrend. Never got moving. Couldn't continue off this nice run. So, anyways, breaking down. Might as well just pull the plug on this one. Some other trades. We got Boise Incorporated. This one seems to get on some nice moves, get some nice runs every once in a while. A couple years ago, we had some nice trades. Made some huge moves here, 20, 30, 40, 50%, something like that. And it's trying to do that again. Nice move so far. Got in around the 7 area. It's at 877, but got to be careful this short-term topping pattern. Big move up, hit new highs, close at the lows, heavy volume. A lot of times that's an indication of short-term top. So this thing could come all the way down to the blue line, the 21-day. We like to see strong stocks hold the 10-day moving average, this pink line here. And really strong stocks hold the 5-day, this yellow line. But most of the time they don't hold it too much. So anyways, this could be a short-term top. Home Depot doing great. Little reversal off the highs of the day as well. Not much to be concerned about. Probably will hold this 21-day moving average like it did over here. Next, iRobot. Great move up. Ran 17% in about a month for us. And then this nasty reversal bar here. A little bit higher volume. Then it broke through the 200-day moving average. Couldn't quite get back above this. So this is still in a downtrend. Might as well pull the plug on this, breaking through the 50-day. That's why you got to take profits on a lot of these bottoming stocks on the way up. Amazon's another good one. It's working pretty good for us. Don't like to see it heavy volume here. These last 2 out of the last 3 days, heavy volume breaks through support. So this is something to watch. Most likely it'll come back. This 230 area. So longer term traders can just let this thing run. Shorter term traders, if you don't want to lose another 20% or 20 points, 10% or so, take the profits. Move on. Look for an entry down the road. Travelers, another nice move. Nice heavy volume run up here, and it's consolidating nicely. Don't even know what the story is on this, but it's all the action. The institutions love it, so we'll keep playing it. A little bit of a reversal off the highs, so we'll watch this. But this 21 days should come into play as support. Take a look at Starbucks here. Still in this downtrend, but we had a nice move off the lows, up nearly 11%, hitting some resistance here. Up at, looks like this is the 150 and then the 200-day moving average. Then the white line is the 100-day moving average. So still trying to reverse this downtrend. It did hold this 50-day moving average. So we'll see what happens, but don't like this reversal here off resistance. Goldman Sachs had a nice 16% move in a couple weeks. Pulling back, about a 50% retracement into the 21-day moving average. Don't like to see this heavy volume, but it's to be expected after a big run like this. Most likely it'll come back, test the 200-day. Let's hope it doesn't get that far back, because then it will be giving away most of our profits. But short-term traders getting some really nice gains here. Expedia, some nice moves here, being digested at the highs. Failed breakout, first time, hit the new highs, reversed, but consolidating pretty nicely here. Now we pretty much picked a bottom on gold, up 8%. It's a huge move for a commodity, and it's only been about a month. And we were watching it over here. Gold's a tough one to trade, so we didn't quite pull the trigger on it until we got a little bit higher, and then it gapped up and it kept running. Consolidating pretty good. A little bit of reversal here. If we do see some strength in the dollar, we could see the some reversals here. The dollar's bouncing back and forth along with the euro, so could see some short-term profit taking. Lululemon, another nice move, ran 18% in about 2 weeks for us, pulling back, getting a little bit heavier volume, and I guess the heavy volume was over here, and closing at the lows. We needed to hold this 21-day moving average. We don't want to see it fill this whole big bar again. That'll give away a lot of gains, but still looking good. Okay, next we got Panera Bread. We had a nice pullback here after a gap higher. Made 10% in very nice series of up days and consolidating nicely. This is what you want to see, nice high and tight consolidation, holding support at the 10-period moving average. It could easily, if the market starts really selling off here, we could break this easily and go back to the 21 or the 50-day moving average, these two lines. So you just have to watch. But for now, just let this thing breathe, let it run. Hope we can continue this nice uptrend that this stock has had through the years. But of course, 10% gain in a couple weeks or less. Short-term traders, take your profits. Akamai, not doing a whole lot, but a nice reversal off the lows here and trying to get started. Holding the 21-day moving average very nicely. Don't like to see these up bars with the big wicks here, but still holding tight and nice volume. ARUN broke through the 200-day, made a nice run higher, probably some short covering, a little short squeeze. Pulling back, hitting the 21-day moving average and close below it. Need to watch this. It could come all the way back, but most likely we'll hold the 200-day or the 100-day the first time around. Okay, we've also got Las Vegas Sands. This was a great one a couple years ago for us. We had for the service. Nice run. I want to say it was a triple-digit gain in a matter of months. But anyways, a nice huge run. We called the top pretty much, and then it's consolidated for a couple years since then, until we get another entry. And liked it how it broke this downtrend. First support here at the 21-day. Still in a downtrend, but looking like it's trying to bottom. Another break above the 50-day, consolidated, making a little base on base on base pattern. Held the 50-day. This is when we look to get in. Sure enough, starting to move higher. Now you've got this major resistance here at the 200-day, but we're seeing a possible push through this. If you can get this push, can break through this, we'll see a lot of short covering on this one name as well. Okay, we'll try and quickly go through the rest of these. AVGO is failing. That one, I think we got stopped out, 5% loss. Got to be careful, these names that have the huge ranges, the daily ranges, and a lot of these wicks and reversals intraday, they're tough to trade, and especially in a market like this. In this case, it went against us. CF Industries got a nice 10% pop, pulling back to the 21-day. Probably support here at the 50-day. Giving back a lot of the gains, so you had a nice, could have taken some nice profits on the way up. We'll see what happens. Probably will survive this pullback and continue higher, but just want to make sure we don't get stopped out at break even. TRW selling off, pretty much giving back all the gains. Ran 11% in a few days for us, and heavy volume down today. Not liking this at all. Next, we've got Iconics Brands here. 7% run. Completely broke down. Another one of these situations where you got a lot of these bars that just whipsaw back and forth, and gotta be careful of those. Anyways, it hit a top, hit a new high, reversed, and we got stopped out, break even. Hopefully, took some profits on the way up on this. Buffalo Wild Wings. Nasty reversal here today, but we're up nicely. Broke above old resistance levels, finding some support. Still got to break above this old consolidation area. Will probably be pretty tough, but we just don't like to see these reversals. The huge up days and then the reversals close on the lows. So I want to consider just closing out this whole position actually. Okay, VRTX ran over 9%. Reversed here yesterday. Continued to slide today. Not liking this. Take a look at EBIX. Not much going on here. Quick pop, pulling back in. And TAP hit resistance to the 200-day. Reversing. Big red bar here. Probably find support at the 50-day. You can use this as support, but it could have trouble getting through this 200-day. If it can get through it, though, we'll see a nice run. Could be a quick 15-20% run. Quickly go through the rest of these Papa John's. Just doing nothing, going sideways. I think it'll probably eventually take off, but we don't like it when it takes this long. AT&T up a little bit here, a couple points. A little reversal here today, but nothing to be concerned about yet. American Express pretty much came back to where we got in. If you're just a short-term trader, you got stopped out at break even. You can give, if you're longer term, you can give it some breathing room here at the 200-day. It's down to 55.13, but real choppy. Not looking as good as MasterCard or our Visa trades. Okay, getting to the last ones here. CTSH. This one has been known to run. A couple years ago, some huge runs. Hoping to get some nice moves like this again, but so far, got a decent little gain, 6% in a few days. Pulling back, probably consolidated above the 200-day. Core Labs, same thing, nice quick pop, pull back into support. Probably, if it's not already a break even, it's probably pretty close. Probably get stopped out of break even on this one. TCO, just an ugly trade, got stopped out on this one. Hain got stopped out on this one. ONXX, nice pop, 12% in a few days, consolidating nicely above old highs. Like to see that. ULTI, about break even on this one. We've got some older trades that are doing well. Up 36% from back in May. It's a heck of a move. I think we had another trade of 28% on this one. But this is a name that's just continued to hold support, continue to run. VSH. Another failed trade. Couldn't get above the 200-day. Stopped us out. A couple other trades from, I think, let's see, June and July. Sherwin-Williams continuing to run. Up big. 2 trades there. This has had a heck of a trend too, so if we can continue to ride this, it'll be great. It's kind of one of those slow movers. And Disney, it's been doing well. Got in back here. Liked how it broke above support or old resistance, finding support the 50-day, and then it just ran. Entry somewhere around the 44, 45 level. 52. A few months later. It's another slow mover, but nice trend, up 18%. And looks like that's it for now. We do have some longer term trades that we'll review, but not in this. We're about 15 minutes long in this one, so we'll continue that another day.